This is going to be a quick little video to show you how to attach a motor. So I'm going to keep this simple. So first off, I'm just going to grab, yeah, this will work, just a chassis bumper here. I'm going to ground this. The next thing I'm going to do is I need a bumper, or I'm sorry, a bearing flat. Put the wrong thing there. There we go. I'm going to mate this surface to that surface. And then I'm going to use my tangent constraints. Alright, now I'm going to get a motor. Well, actually first I need to get a drive shaft. So, drive shaft here. I'm going to put it in this first hole. And I'm going to offset it -0.9. It should be enough. Right, now let's go get a motor. In my software, the 269 motor was the only one that was working, so I'm going to use that one, but you can try the 393 motor. Alright, I'm going to rotate this first along the z-axis, and then let's rotate it along the x-axis. Oh, actually, that should be pretty good right there. Okay. First thing I want to do is I want to mate this surface right here. Alright, so I'm going to mate this surface to that surface. Let's apply that. Now let's take a look at what we have. We can move this motor around. Now I'm going to take this bearing flat and I'm going to make it invisible, just so I can see a little easier. And I like to use tangent constraints with this, so I get that outside edge. Just use the regular offset. That seems to work nicely there. Alright, we're done there, so let's go ahead and take our bearing flat and we'll make it visible again. So right click on it, it'll be shaded. That's how you know if it's invisible. Visibility, right there. Alright, now let's take a look. Now this drive shaft is still turning, but it's not turning the motor. So what I do is I click on the motor and I just move it a little bit out of the way, and then I use an angle constraint. That middle solution. I just get one side of that, go one side of the motor, apply that. Now, this drive shaft will not turn. That's because we have to right click on the motor and make the motor flexible. And my computer, its graphics card won't let me do it, but at that point it should turn. Alright, the only thing left to do is put some screws in this. For this one you have to be careful with the screws. They're in the structure folder. They're the motor mount screws, so they're the 6x32s. And since we're using a bearing flat, we have to use the 1/2 inch long ones. I need 2 of those. I'm going to first rotate this on the z-axis. Alright, so what I do is I go ahead and I constrain that face, and then I constrain the center line to the center line. And that's all there is to it.